Hello everyone and welcome to EyeCatchers, a round-by-round wrap of the 2013 NAB AFL Under-18 Championships. I'm Callum Toomey and as always I'm joined by AFL National Talent Manager Kevin Shifter-Sheehan and AFL Academies Development Manager Mick Ablett. Guys, thanks for joining us. What do we make of round two?
Well, it certainly went to script, Cal, with all the Division 1 sides having comfortable victory over their Division 2 counterparts, but many individuals really pushed themselves up with some strong performances, and we'll have a good look at those over the next few minutes.
We will, and we'll start with the first game, Game 1. Mick, you had a look at this one. It was South Australia and Queensland. South Australia got the points, 22-10, 142, defeating Queensland 6-6-42. Who are a couple of guys that took your eye?
Yeah, Cal, look, James Aish, the number 16. He's a 183 centimetre medium midfielder. He's a Rolls Royce in every sense of the word, this kid. Only his second game back from shoulder surgery in mid-December in 2012. He was fantastic. 22 disposals, 4 marks and a goal. Just his ability to really use the footy and cause significant damage to the opposition. Super impressive. Brings his teammates into the game like very, very few players can. So he was a star, shows composure beyond his years and certainly one that we'll be talking further about as the year progresses. The other guy I thought was really impressive was James Battersby, the number 7. He's a 177 centimetre. He's a midfielder turned defender from Sturt. He had 22 disposals, 2 tackles, 2 clearances. He's a little bit in the mould of Sam Colquhoun from last year's championships, just a ball magnet. He's played 5 games of senior footy out at Sturt and an average of 17 touches out there. A smart, neat user by foot who runs hard and certainly sets up plenty of counter-attack for the SA boys.
And it was a bottom major from Queensland who did take your eye as well.
Yeah, certainly. Look, he's the kid with the movie star looks and he's certainly got the talent to match. There's no doubt about that. Lockie Weller, the number 3, 179 centimetres, 71 kilos from the Broadbeach Footy Club. 26 disposals, 2 marks and 3 clearances. Was just a fantastic effort from, like you say, a bottom-age kid. He's a genuine footy brain who thinks his way through it. Shows, again, fantastic composure. Very, very clean, and he's got this innate ability to be tackled and absorb the contact and still release cleanly by hand. So, again, he's one that's going to feature pretty prominently over the next couple of years.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mick. The second game, Kev, was Western Australia and the Northern Territory. Western Australia were far too good, 18-13, 121, defeating Northern Territory 5-9-39. A couple of guys who impressed you?
Yeah, really catching the eye for me was Clem Smith across half-back, the number 14, a youngster from Perth Footy Club. Look, I love his courage in the air, his courage when the ball's on the deck. He really attacks the ball with great ferocity. He picked up 25 possessions, he took 5 marks, and that dash and rebound was really important for his side. He's only 17 years of age, this young fella, so he's one to keep an eye on over the next 18 months or so as he tries to present himself for the draft in 2014. So Clem Smith, an outstanding player, and he had some great support up forward too. This is one to really keep an eye on for this year. It's the number 26, Jonathan Marsh. Does he get separation off his opponents? He has got brilliant speed. He's a lovely size at 191 centimetres, and it was his goal-kicking ability as well. He kicked 4 goals on the day from his 22 disposals, but I think that X-factor, that speed, makes him very, very hard to match up on, and I think this youngster from East Fremantle, he comes from the Margaret River Footy Club, is one that all of the clubs are having a very good look at in this championship.
Can you tell us a little bit about Joe Roberts from the Northern Territory? We hear he had a pretty good game.
Yeah, well, Joe was very creative with his work too. Certainly, he took 7 marks. He found space up across the half-forward line, had 5 inside 50s, and he kicked a goal as well. And otherwise, it was a fairly dismal day for the Northern Territory Thunder to go down by 82 points, to be licking their wounds, but I think getting ready now for a good go at the Division 1 title when they play against the sides of their standard.
Game 3 was on at Visy Park on Sunday, Mick. It was Vic Country and Tasmania. Vic Country 15-17, 107, defeating Tasmania 7-2-42. A couple of Geelong Falcons took your eye.
Certainly did. Mick Turner's boys were at it again. The first being James Cheetahs, number 17. Again, he's a 180 centimetre medium midfielder. He's your contested ball clearance specialist, this kid. He's got elite endurance and absolutely thrives in the contest. 32 possessions, 5 marks, 12 tackles, 6 clearances and a goal. So it wasn't a bad day's work from James. He rarely fumbles the footy, releases very effectively by hand, and particularly distributes well to his outside runners. So, look, he's a fantastic story and one that will certainly play a big part in Vic Country's championship assault.
And Lewis Taylor as well.
Yeah, look, he was at his electrifying best, Louis. 28 disposals, 6 marks and 6 clearances. It's just that dynamic run, the ability to break the game open with his carry and his leg speed. Very, very rare. His use of the ball on either side of the body and just that infectious enthusiasm that he brings to the group really rubs off on his teammates. He's very, very much in the Boomer Harvey mould, this kid.
One of the reasons Tasmania were competitive throughout the game was Eli Templeton. That's through his game.
You certainly can't miss him, Cal, with that haircut, that's for sure. He's the number 14, 182 centimetres, 67 kilos from the Burnie Football Club. He just worked tirelessly all day. 30 disposals, 7 marks and 5 clearances. Just racked them up through the midfield. He works really hard to actually go and find the footy, executes effectively by hand and foot. He's exceptionally clean as well by hand, just does not fumble the footy. One of the real emerging leaders for the Tassie boys, so I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more about him over the coming weeks too.
Thanks, Mick. Game 4 was Vic Metro and New South Wales ACT. Kevin, you had a look at this one. Vic Metro far too good. A star-studded lineup. 20 goals, 12, 132, defeating New South Wales ACT 9-8-62. And a couple of Vic Metro tall guys took your eye.
Well, you couldn't ignore the imposing tall forward. It's number 38 in Thomas Boyd. Was fantastic up forward, took 7 marks, he kicked 6 goals. He was fantastic on the lead and both there and in the contested situation, and was far too good for his opponents throughout the day. Love his strong hands, even at ground level. Some of his work at ground level was excellent, gave a couple of hand passes off as well, and he's certainly going to be hot property at AFL level come the end of the year. Also catching the eye was a teammate of Thomas Boyd from the Eastern Rangers in Michael Aptness. He's 199 centimetres as well, played in the ruck and really had a dominant game. 33 hit-outs, he moved around the ground well and picked up 15 disposals. He took 5 marks and really is a player with an enormous upside. He's missed a couple of years from footy. He actually hurt his knee playing rugby and had 2 years out of the game. So just back into it. I think there's a lot of improvement in him, and he really put his name up there with a great performance on the weekend in round 2.
Take us through one of the shining lights from New South Wales and ACT.
Well, it was a very spirited performance by the New South Wales ACT Rams, and none was more impressive than Jake Barrett, the left-footed medium midfielder from Temora in New South Wales. He's a hard runner, super competitive. He racked up 22 disposals. He had 6 clearances. We love the fact that he laid 5 tackles as well and topped it off with 3 goals. And his performance really would have pleased Jason Saddington.
Okay, guys, let's have a quick look now at round 3, which starts this weekend. On Saturday, we have the big Division 1 clash between WA and Vic Metro at Patterson Stadium. And then on Sunday, it's another Division 1 showdown, this one between South Australia and Vic Country in Adelaide. Of course, round 3 will continue next weekend with the Division 2 games, New South Wales ACT taking on the Northern Territory and Tasmania hosting Queensland. As always, there'll be plenty of coverage of all these games on afl.com.au, so keep clicking back. Kevin and Mick, thanks again for your time. I'm Callum Toomey. Don't forget to tune in for a full wrap of a big round 3 in 2 weeks. Bye for now.